They told you to just work hard and everything would fall into place. They said if you stay positive, success will find you. They promised that passion is all you need to succeed. But what if I told you that most of what you've been taught about success isn't entirely true? You've probably done everything by the book. Set goals, stayed motivated, worked long hours, believed in yourself. Yet you're still wondering why the results aren't showing up. This isn't your fault. It's the result of a broken success narrative that keeps getting recycled. Today, we're going to shatter that narrative and rebuild it with clarity, truth, and strategy. Because success isn't a mystery, it's not luck, and it's definitely not some secret formula known only to the elite. It's a process, and once you understand how it really works, you'll never fall for the lies again. So let's start by addressing the first and biggest lie. That hard work is everything. Hard work matters, but it's not the whole story. If hard work alone guaranteed success, the hardest working people in the world would be the most successful. But look around, that's not the case. People are working 2 jobs, hustling 7 days a week, sacrificing sleep, and still struggling. So what's the missing link? Direction. It's not just about how hard you work. It's about what you're working on, how effectively you're doing it, and whether it aligns with real results. Working hard on the wrong thing is like running full speed in the wrong direction. You get tired, not closer. You don't need to just hustle harder. You need to think clearer. You need leverage. The next lie they sold you is that passion is everything. They say follow your passion and success will follow you. That sounds nice, but it's not always true. Passion is important, but it can be misleading. You can be passionate about something and still fail if there's no value in the market. You can be passionate and still unskilled. Passion alone is not a strategy. What actually works is combining your interests with demand. Ask yourself what problem you can solve. What skill you can master that others will pay for. What value you can create that benefits more than just your own excitement. That's where passion turns into purpose. And purpose turns into real results. They also lie to you about motivation. They said you just need to stay motivated and everything will work out. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings come and go. If your progress depends on being motivated all the time, you'll never be consistent. The truth is, successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. Discipline is the ability to do the right thing even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep. It's doing the boring parts that nobody claps for. It's sticking to the process when the results haven't shown up yet. Motivation might start the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Another lie they told you is that success is quick. That if you just do this one thing, you'll blow up overnight. That if you go viral or strike gold once, everything changes. But real success is never overnight. It's 1,000 unseen actions. It's what happens behind closed doors. It's slow. It's quiet. It's often frustrating. It's building when nobody's watching. Learning when nobody's clapping. Improving when nobody's paying attention. People only see the result. They don't see the years behind it. They see the launch, not the late nights. They see the win, not the waiting. They see the globe, not the grind. The ones who make it are the ones who are okay with being invisible for a while, because they trust the process more than the praise. They also lied to you about failure. They made you believe that failing means you're not cut out for it, that if you hit a wall, maybe it's not meant to be. But that's not how it works. Failure is part of the path. You can't avoid it, you can only learn from it. Every successful person you admire has failed. Not once, but often. What sets them apart is that they didn't quit. They studied the failure. They adjusted, and they came back better. Failure is feedback. It's information. If you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to grow. And if you're afraid to grow, success will always stay just out of reach. They also told you success is about doing it all, that you have to say yes to every opportunity, work 18 hours a day, and wear busyness like a badge of honor. But that only leads to burnout. Real success is about focus. It's about doing less, better. It's about saying no to things that don't align with your purpose. It's about depth, not just speed. Don't chase everything. Choose a few important things and go all in. Protect your time, guard your energy. Because if everything is urgent, then nothing really is. Now here's something they never told you. Success is boring. It's not glamorous, it's not viral. It's not a highlight reel. It's the repetition, the daily grind, the uncelebrated hours of practice. It's doing the same thing again and again until it clicks, until it sharpens, until it works. If you only chase excitement, you'll quit too soon. But if you embrace boredom, you'll outlast the ones who don't. And here's what actually works when all the noise is stripped away. Start small. Take consistent action. Focus on one thing. Learn from feedback. Adapt fast. Ignore distractions. Respect the process. And stay in the game longer than anyone else. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they give up too early. They let disappointment defeat them. They expect ease when the game demands endurance. You want to know what really wins in the end? Consistency, clarity, resilience, patience, humility, and a willingness to grow when it's hard. If you're waiting for perfect timing, you're wasting time. If you're hoping for constant inspiration, you'll stay stuck. If you're addicted to praise, you'll lose your edge the moment it disappears. Build in silence. Learn in silence. Win in silence. And let your work speak louder than your words ever could. They lied to you about success, but now you know better. You know that it's not about hype, it's about habits. It's not about shortcuts, it's about systems. Not about talent, it's about consistency. Not about being lucky, it's about being relentless. This is your moment to shift gears, to let go of the lies and step into the truth. You don't need to chase someone else's version of success. You need to define your own. Then build it brick by brick. Quietly, steadily, intentionally, because real success, it doesn't come to those who talk the most. It comes to those who show up again and again with purpose, patience, and precision. And now, it's your turn.